Hi, Guy.
Hi.
I've just got a property-related question.
Sure.
So, we found a house that we really love, but
Yeah.
the RP data report is showing that the boundary is different to the actual property.
Okay.
And I just wondered if this is a common thing around Brisbane or what sort of, hurdles we might come across in the future.
It is with older subdivisions because all surveys that determine the boundaries of properties run from an original datum point, an original dot on the land, and if that's inaccurate, then pretty much everything is inaccurate. And with older settled suburbs that were done quite some time ago, there are little margins for error, and then there's a resurvey on a resurvey on a resurvey as blocks get smaller. You can actually get a survey done pre-purchase, and lawyers recommend that you do that to check that you don't have encroachments and problems. If there is a significant misdescription of the boundaries on that property, you can walk away from your purchase contract after you've signed it. The vast majority of people don't go to the expense of getting a survey. There's a check survey, which is a light beer, does this all look fine for a few $100? And then there's the full-blown survey, which can be four figures. So it's a significant expense. However, if you've got an anxiety like that, what you could do is have the agent go to the seller and say, look, this doesn't quite look right. What's your explanation? What have you got? They may well know that there is a problem there. There is an obligation under both Queensland and federal law for agents and sellers to disclose things about the property that fit that category. So they're supposed to, but don't always. The good thing is that you've picked it up quickly and early. Rather than actually go to the expense of getting a survey at this stage, because you actually might not get the property, my thought would be go to the seller, perhaps insert in your contract a due diligence clause, which is a clause that allows you a little bit of time to go and do some digging and checking beyond your building, pest and finance clauses, which are normally hardwired in there. Just get a due diligence clause put in that says essentially for this many days, I get the ability to go and poke around and have a look. And if I'm unhappy with what I find, I can walk away, no questions asked, get my deposit. If you do find there's a misdescription, you can go back inside that due diligence period and say to the seller, look, I want you to fix this. I'm still happy to buy the property, or I'm happy to buy the property at a lower price and I'll fix it, depending upon your appetite for that kind of risk. But if you're really keen on that property, negotiate for it. But maybe get that due diligence clause put in that gives you the ability to walk if you find it's a problem.